7th to the 9th of March, representatives from Huntington Life Sciences, as well as Covance and James River Laboratories, showed up in D.C. at the Society of Toxicology's 50th anniversary convention, the Washington Convention Center. All three are puppy-killing contract animal testing laboratories. On the 8th and 9th of March, animal rights activists showed up 3 times in barely 24 hours to disrupt this convention with bullhorns. Before protesters could even reach the convention center for the first protest, a convention goer assaulted a protester in the street.
Look at this section.
I guess vivisectionists, animal torturers, can be a violent bunch, and not just with animals either. Anyway, this isolated outburst of violence did not deter protesters in their mission to confront the Society of Toxicology, Huntington Life Sciences, James River Laboratories, and Covance. That's the sound of animal rights activists calling out vivisectors underway into the Society of Toxicology's convention at the convention center. The protest didn't stop with this first protest during the day. Barely 5 hours later, protesters were back, disrupting the fancy evening gala sponsored by James River Laboratories. That much noise from 3 or 4 bullhorns feeding back can make it awful hard to enjoy that Beatles cover band and cause indigestion. For those who'd had enough, there was a special treat as convention goers left, being confronted in the street by protesters on their way to taxi cabs.
Only have one thing to look forward to, and that is a slow, painful death caused by you and your buddies inside. You are despicable. You are disgusting. If you need to end what you're doing, there are plenty of alternatives. Look at those.
This went on for hours as convention goers trickled out. The next day, protesters were back at noon, and you could tell that convention security and the Society of Toxicology were really on edge by the number of security people out near the protesters snapping pictures with expensive cameras.
And moves in on us.
Mr. Gerald Wilson, Convention Center or Society of Toxicology Security, identified by your badge. No amount of cameras, no amount of intimidation, no amount even of unlawful police arrest is ever going to stop protesters from opposing the torture of animals. Only closing Huntington Life Sciences, closing down Covance, and closing down James River Laboratories and every other animal torturing vivisection laboratory can ever achieve that. Until then, in D.C. and everywhere, there's no sleep without